Hey y'all. So here we go. We're taking all the tractors home to put away. Actually, Huey's getting ready. There goes Chelsea on the 8N. She's taking it to put in the shed. Huey's taking our water tote to fill up, and then he'll be taking it to the other side because the zinnias and some things on the other side desperately need to be watered. We're having to bring it back and forth right now, and that's okay. You can see that little pile of wood chips. Those wood chips are old. They're about a year old, which they need to be. So we're taking and putting those around our little plants, trying to just protect them from this dry weather. And so we're going to put them around our little plants, water everything in good again, and then continue on with the bird netting. And that will protect them from the critters. But we're also going to put a little layer of the white cloth across the top. Leave the sides open. It'll just be the bird netting, but put the white cloth over the top so that they're just protected from the really hot heat during the middle of the day. It's been cooler this week, most definitely, down in the 70s, so that's been lovely. But we still have some hot days to come, and this weekend we're finally supposed to get some rain. It's from the hurricane, and those of you that are in its path, I just hope and pray that you all are safe and that you're not that you don't suffer any kind of damage. There goes the bear. Her name has been Boo Bear since she was little bitty. I don't know why. It's just, she started out as, Chelsea, of course, is her name. And then it got shortened to Chelly. And then Chili Bean. Bean became Bear. And Bear became Boo Bear. And now she's either Boo or Bear. I don't know how those names evolve. They just do. But that's just who she has always been since she was little bitty. And while we're talking about Chelsea, I'm going to give you a funny little story about her. She was tall. She's always been tall. As a matter of fact, she was almost just a quarter inch shy of 6 feet tall when she was 12 years old. And our kids were all athletic. Chelsea was always the one chosen to play on, the end of the year, the all-star teams. And so we always ended up having to go, to Greenville or to Spartanburg or somewhere to compete. She played softball and she played soccer. But from the time she was a little bitty, she was tall. And when she was 9 months old, she was climbing out of her crib. And we had her crib dropped all the way to the very bottom rung. So one morning I got up, I thought, I've got to see how, because she'd come in our room, and thankfully she would do that. But one morning I got up and just decided to hide and see how she was actually getting out of her crib. Well, she would take her blankets and a puffalump. I don't know if you remember the puffalump, but Chelsea had a puffalump. And she would push them all into the corner, and she would climb up on them, and she would pull herself up with little arms and hook one toe on the top of the bar, and she would pull herself up with that leg, and then she would just scoot across the top of that crib bar and just let herself down till her arms were stretched out, and then she would drop. That kid, I swear, she was an escape artist. They all were. I'll tell you some stories about the other two at some point. But it's pretty funny. But anyway, we've got our work cut out for us with this garden. And I did want to tell y'all that I'm going to stop calling them just the 5-minute update, because Aaron fussed at me for that. He said, Mom, you're not giving anybody enough information to decide if they want to watch it or not. And he said, you've got viewers that would watch it if you would tell them what your video was actually about. So I'll give them a title from now on. But right now I'm going to start Little Orange, and I'm going to take him across the road and put him in the dry. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. This is so very, 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 very gorgeous. Look at that sky. That's Carolina blue if I've ever seen Carolina blue. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.